before we talk about this fight, talk to me about the camp. Going into this camp with Jiří, what went well, what didn't go well, what did you feel? Did you have injuries? Give me kind of a behind the curtain look.
This camp actually surprisingly went really well. There was a lot of work that went into this camp. No days off. Sunday's my rest day, but even then it was just, I was really pushing the pace to make sure that I was prepared for a guy like Jiří. I knew everything that he's capable of and, the amount of energy that this guy puts out. So I needed to make sure that during the camp, I met the expectations, but also exceeded them, So it was a great camp, had a strong team. John Wood, Lorenzo Pavica, Christian Knowles, Jonathan Haggerty came and joined us. It was nice to have his energy around too as he prepares for a championship fight. So great training partners, man. It was good. The energy was really, really good in camp. I couldn't have had a better support system. Wife holding it down, everything was great. What I'd say, it was hard to say that things didn't work because we did such a good job as a team to make the right adjustments when needed. When we needed to make adjustments, we made it, and we communicated well. But I think now is the time where we kind of look at it and we say, okay, what didn't work? You get what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, as we take a bird's eye view of the fight and we kind of look at things that work, things that didn't work, us as your fans, us as your friends, brands that support you. We saw you early in the fight win most of the exchanges with Jiří. Your speed was just phenomenal. It seemed like you had all the answers. He couldn't knock you off your game. Did you feel the speed advantage early in the fight?
I absolutely felt the speed advantage. I'd say after the first round is when I really started to feel it and realize okay, I could touch this guy and not have to worry so much about the return. And then the strikes that he did land within the first or second round, I didn't really feel too threatened by them. And I know a lot of it was, because of the speed and the footwork and stuff that I trained to be prepared for something and someone like him who is a bit unpredictable. So I needed to be fast on my feet.
Yeah. We talk about being unpredictable. We talk about him thriving in violence. We've talked about him on the JAXXON podcast recap with TJ and Rampage, that he's someone who can understand the art of violence extremely well. I mean, he's a former champion. You fought 3 former champions in a row almost, and I feel like you fought them at a high level, but did you feel like the violence he has and the way he kind of thrives in this unorthodox style, did you feel like you prepared well for that during camp? Is that something you can even prepare for?
I'd say that in camp I prepared for it as well as I could, but in camp we can only do but so much. The fight's the real deal, and I was as prepared as I could be, so I wasn't surprised by it happening. But that was his area of, he does thrive in those areas. And I think for me, I'm willing to go there. I'm not afraid to go to hell. And it's, it's like a gift and a curse. But he did what he needed to do with the little bit of time he had left.